Okay, so I just forgot about the little end part here, so here we go.
In detail what the difference between fact, truth, and faith is.
Okay, facts are the same pretty much as truths. If I say I have 3 keys here, or if I say 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3, that is a fact. And it's truth as well. Truth, quite simply, is telling things as they are, as they appear. As an example, if I say the time right here is 1:02 a.m., that is a fact. If I say challenge for Christians, James and ex-Satanist, Abbadon, anyone can take this challenge. If I say I'm making a refutation video and this is part 2 of it, that is truth. Faith is putting trust in something. As an example, if you're about to go and sit down at a chair at a fancy restaurant and you're walking up to the chair, you might subconsciously or consciously observe that all 4 legs are intact, and that upon seeing it and the fact that it's holding itself up, you will sit down in it and put your faith in the chair to hold you up. Likewise, so it is with God. I look into the teachings of Christ, and I put my trust in God to hold me up. Looking into the things that He says, like love your enemy, love your neighbor as yourself, bless those who curse you. I see that if everybody followed this example, the world would be a greater place to be in, and that the kingdom of heaven would expand in the world. And so I put my trust in His teachings. I don't put my trust in other gods because I cannot trust them. They seem deviant and deceptive.
Describe why it is that if you put water in a freezer, explain how it goes through the process of going from water to ice.
Well, what happens is the structure of the molecule changes. The hydrogen bonds get stronger, and the ice structure it begins to bond and crystallize, and then the structure, it opens from the solid, and the ice becomes less dense than the liquid. If you want the hard scientific way of saying it, basically not basically, it works like that. And the process is, when you put it into the freezer, it slowly begins to freeze over on the top, and then, because that's the coldest part, is the surface, and then it begins to freeze in the middle. I find this question kind of not befitting my intelligence. I'm here to debate my faith. If this somehow has any relevance to it, please make that correlation.